Well, hello. Have you missed me? I've missed me. So, yeah, I've tried to do quite a lot of videos, to be fair, but I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. So, imagine that you know what you know about what's going on. You know that you've got a rough idea of where we're headed, and then you lose your wife. And that was like an atom bomb going off, and you just completely scattered. You get completely derailed, totally derailed. Everything's scattered. Everything that, you know, any organisation in your mind or in your life or in your day to day, just everywhere. It's like your brain's been burgled. Yeah, someone suggested that maybe just another walk and talk, just to try and warm back into it, ease back into it a bit, would be a good idea. And I think he's right, or her. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of rabbits out tonight, so the girls are getting a lot of exercise. Rabbits that might end up on my plate, you never know. I don't kill stuff. I'm the opposite of that. But when needs must, you know, that's what we are at the end of the day, whether you deny it or not. But yeah, just a little bit of a rundown. I'm not going to go too deep into it, because again, it'll be another video I don't end up posting. But at the Nightingale ward, which is run by Macmillan, you were allowed to stay by your loved one's side. You've got these recliners that recline straight back anyway, chairs, and then they can make a camp bed up for you or whatever. There's even a bar, you know, where they've had to turn around to some of the patients and say, look, you can't have any more, I'm sorry, we've run out or whatever, because they were singing like It's a Long Way to Tipperary at the top of the voice at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So but yeah, me and Sal had a few drinks together. She went downhill very, very, very quickly, and I stayed there that night, and we both fell asleep holding hands, and I was woken by 2 nurses to say that she'd gone, and I'd just woken up. So it's not something that your brain doesn't function like that first thing in the morning, when you've got 2 nurses calmingly saying that you are now a widower. And we were still holding hands. So she was still physically contacting me, in contact with me, when she was alive, and when she moved on. And that's that. You initially, this might not apply to most people or some people, but initially all you hold on to is the most recent stuff, the most recent memories, and they're usually the most painful ones. So it's been very hard. That's an understatement. So yeah, you're having to deal with the world. I've said in previous videos, I'm not scared of dying, and I'll never give up. I'm not scared of this world. Throw what you want at me, and I'll find a way. But I was afraid of loss, and I had a run up at this, a run up. We both knew that this was actually going to come. It was going to happen. But I'm telling you now, lads and lasses, because that's all there are, by the way, lads and lasses, two genders. Ridiculous. I've forgotten what I was going to say. This is how I am all the time. I'll go up into a room, I'll forget what I went up there for, I'll come back down, forget, go back up, forget, come back down. After about 4 or 5 times I give up, and then I remember, and yeah. And chances are you guys are going to go through something similar. So not only are you having to try and prep and get your head around that, which is a big deal, it's a massive deal, prepping. It is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle. And changing a lifestyle is almost impossible when it's ingrained into you. So something like this happening in the middle of all this is it's a lot of weight. I reckon it's doable. I'm starting to do a little bit more, which is what's this? No problem. All I'm saying is that you've got to have faith in yourself, and you've got to, you know, I've always said that there are little bright lights at the end of the tunnel. Everywhere you look, you just got to look for them. But at times, like over the last sort of 2.5 months in particular, absolutely no way of finding them. None. I know this is sort of about prepping, because like I said, prepping is easy 90% mental, maybe more. So you've got to get your head ready. You know, it's all well and good having plenty of rice, pasta and beans knocking about the place, a few bottles of water. If your head's not right, you're not going to be eating properly, you're not going to be drinking properly. There's lots and lots of aspects about you that won't function properly. And if you're at that time, if you're the rock of the people around you, which is going to make up quite a majority, you know, if there's been a few smart heads out there that have decided that we're probably looking about 5% that are awake, but a lot of people that are kind of on the cusp. So they just need tipping one way or the other. We only need 10%. That's all we need to change all this. Yeah, so this was just you know, I just wish I'd introduced you to her, because she was beautiful on the outside and just way more beautiful on the inside. Just gorgeous all over. Just a giver. Always helping people. Not a single selfish bone in the body. It's tough. I took some of her stuff to the some shoes to make room for food, and this is she would be saying that to me now. I know she would. She knew the crack. She knew there was a lot wrong. But I didn't want to put too much on her. I didn't want to explain too much on her. I wanted us to just be as carefree. When you're literally on the cusp of finding out whether there's an afterlife, how frightening must that be? You're going to go through phases of total loss. At the end of the day, they're called the other half, and that's because if you are in a happy marriage, especially an established one, they literally become your other half. So half of me's gone. So I just try and find ways of building that missing half up to compensate. But yeah, a lot of guilt, a lot of remorse. You think of the most small little arguments that you had, and they turn into massive rows in your head, and you just say sorry. You're saying sorry a lot. I'm saying sorry a lot. I'm sorry if the wind's breaking this up or making it difficult to hear. But I've got a lot done today. I've done a lot. I've spent so much time in bed, just where she slept, next to her ashes. Whenever I feel anxious, that's where I go. I go straight there. No matter who I'm talking to, I can make an excuse and go straight there. But yeah, I am trying to get out much more. I come out quite late at night, after 9, because there's just fewer people around. So I don't like being around people. Watch this very, very unflattering female canine get this stick. Ready? Very unflattering. Ready? Go. She makes quite a splash. I'm telling you now, without these two, I don't know, I reckon I'd have been swinging. Keep your heads together. I'm telling you, if I can do it, you can do it. Keep focusing forward, spend every penny very wisely. I'm telling you how to suck eggs here. You just strengthen your mind up, make sure your mind's strong. Learned a massive lesson, and don't take anyone or anything for granted. Nothing. Just appreciate it whilst you've got it. I'll make a more preppy video over the next days. I apologise if this has bored you guys, but I'm surprised I made this at all, to be honest. Everything still feels like a dream. Just not real. And you'll understand that one day, unfortunately, one way or another, most of you. Anyway, I'll hopefully chat to you in a couple of days. I hope everyone's alright, and welcome to all the new people. Welcome. The channel's grown significantly, which is lovely. More like-minded people. Love you lots. Ciao for now.